Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Why is bid'ah so dangerous? The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he was tasked with delivering a message that was perfection in all of its forms. Perfection in what was delivered, how it was delivered, and who it was delivered by. There is no good except that he ﷺ informed us of it. And there is no bad except that he ﷺ warned us against it. Allah Ta'ala, he says in the Quran in Surah Al-Ahzab, لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ. Indeed, in the messenger, there is an excellent example, the sunnah. The sunnah gives us all we need to live by the sharia of Allah. A bid'ah in Islam is anything new which is introduced into the religion that resembles the sharia and does not have a basis in the Quran or the sunnah that supports it. Indeed, the messenger of Allah ﷺ, he said, كُلُّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالَةٍ وَكُلُّ ضَلَالَةٍ فِي النَّارِ. The word kullu here is used twice in the exact same grammatical form, both times. كُلُّ ضَلَالَةٍ فِي النَّارِ. We know very clearly that every misguidance is in the fire. So, likewise, كُلُّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالَةٍ means every bid'ah is a misguidance. كُلُّ بِدْعَةٍ ضَلَالَةٍ وَكُلُّ ضَلَالَةٍ فِي النَّارِ. Every bid'ah is a misguidance, and every misguidance is in the fire. Bid'ah, it can fall into the category of major sin. Some extreme forms can fall into the form of kufr. The Prophet ﷺ says that whoever innovates or accommodates the one who innovates, then upon him is the curse of Allah, the angels, and all of mankind. This is why Imam al-Shafi'i said that it is better for the servant to meet Allah with every major sin except shirk than it is for him to meet Allah with a single bid'ah. He also says that anyone who considers a bid'ah in the religion to be good, then he is correcting the Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he came as the one who corrects. He is the example of correct, so it is not possible to correct him. During the Day of Judgment, the Prophet ﷺ and his ummah will be granted a bountiful pond from which to drink from under the intense heat. Al-Hawd, it is called, floating down from the river Al-Kawthar in Jannah. The Prophet ﷺ and his followers will drink from it, and they will drink from it in such a way that they will never have any thirst ever again. But some of his followers will recognize him, and he will recognize some of his followers, but there will be a barrier put between them. So Muhammad ﷺ will call out to Allah, Ummati, Ummati, my nation, my nation. But what will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Jalla wa Jalala, what will he reply? He will say what? You do not know what they innovated after you, meaning after his death. So, following this, the Prophet ﷺ will say, away from me, away from me. He disowns the people of bid'ah, the people of innovation, those who added to the religion. But okay, Ghufran, you might ask me, how do we protect ourselves from bid'ah? It's simple. The Muslim strives to learn about his religion and its rules, its laws, what it permits and what it prohibits. And everything he learns, he tries to implement. Ibn al-Qayyim rahmatullah alayh, he says that if the sun of the sunnah rises in the heart of a servant, then the obscurity of every bid'ah is cut in his heart, and the darkness of every misguidance ceases to exist. Learning from the sunnah and acting by it is what truly makes one a sunni. Ahl al-Hadith, the people of Hadith, were those who knew not only the Quran, but the narrations, the athar, that were behind it, that supported it, that surrounded it, and protected it. So, the dangerous fire of bid'ah is extinguished by two ways. The first, ignorance is extinguished by knowledge. And that knowledge is of the sunnah. And the second is to extinguish the probability, the uncertainty with credibility and certainty. The certainty that they are following the sunnah and they are far away from bid'ah, its obscurity, its followers, and its practice. Indeed, our Imam Ibn Abi Dawood rahmatullah alayh, he says in his poem about the sunnah, تَمَسَّكْ بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ وَتَبِئِ الْهُدَى وَلَا تَكُوا بِدْعِيٍّ لَعَلَاكَ تُفْلِحُ. Hold tight the rope of Allah and His guidance, and do not become an innovator so you may be successful. And who are the successful ones in the Quran? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Mu'minun, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Successful indeed are the pious believers. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.